Me and Tommy made that with our butts.
Oh,
We took turns. Juventus box / Ookie Cookie. Fuck Girls FC.
I would love that club.
All right, we're live. We're going.
Oh, I wish you got that in.
Fucking do it live.
I mean, it was in. I was confirming that we were live with that.
Nice.
All right, Brian, do the intro. All right, heavy breathing. That's the intro. Sweet. Good job, guys.
Square.
Alright, no. Count me in.
3, 2,
No. It starts from 5.
5. Am I Freddy from iCarly? 5, 4, 3, 2,
points.
1.
No, Dylan. Alright, redo.
You point.
I was gonna point, but he can't
No.
see me, so I didn't think.
You say
No, Dylan. I don't know if you've done showbiz stuff before,
my
but they
God.
actually don't
Okay.
say the one.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. I might have taken a couple film classes.
Fuck right off.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2.
No. You're not supposed to say the 2 either.
All right, that's the entire intro. So we're just gonna jump straight into it from there.
we're talking about soccer today.
Come in.
Brian, what message did you send? So you want me to count 5, 4, 3?
Just count us in.
I just did. Are you gonna fart? What's gonna happen?
Dylan, I told you not to say the 3. You're not supposed to. It's a silent 3, 2, 1. All right. Count us in.
I just did. Look at the text chat.
No. One more time.
Okay.
Podcast.
Listen, I'm done with this shit.
Alright. Fuck it. Go again.
Okay, this is
You go next.
the last time. Are you ready?
All right. Count us in. Joseph A. Bank.
Sponsored.
Hashtag ad. Okay.
All right, one more time.
No, we're not doing one more. No, we've done 5 intros. We're starting this goddamn thing. We're gonna be here all
I
night.
swear to God, one more time.
Okay, all right. This is your last chance. This better be your best joke, okay?
What? These aren't jokes.
J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
All right, excellent job. Thanks to our sponsors today, JG Wentworth, 877 cash now. We're gonna talk about the Champions League groups first before this descends further into madness.
But wait, it's my money and I want it now.
Better call JG.
That's cool. So if you got your money, Arpan, who you putting money on to win the Champions League this year?
I think I'd put my money on a little club from Europe. The name of that club is not Manchester City, but in fact, it is Barcelona.
When he said Europe, I was so just thinking English.
I wasn't. I was kind of mad. He said Europe.
So I think Barcelona will finally break their streak of choking 3-0 leads and finally figure out how to hold their lead, and they'll ride it to a Champions League trophy this
When
season.
was the last time Barcelona won the Champions League?
2015.
Is that against Chelsea?
Wait, last year was Liverpool, and then 3 years of
Real. And then
Before-
Barca before that?
Yeah.
Atletico.
No,
Juve.
Atletico never won.
Right.
Juve never
It
won.
was
They both
2015
lost.
against Juventus. That's correct.
They beat Juve. The Zio Lady.
I believe Pogba scored in that game. Wikipedia
Makes
doesn't
sense.
tell me. It probably does, but I'm not looking that closely.
That's what
I'm
the
pretty
media
sure
doesn't
it
want you to
definitely
know.
said Murata right there. Anyway, all right, Brian's turn. Brian, you got the money. Who you putting the money on to win the Champions League?
Who am I putting the house on?
Who you betting the house on?
I'm betting the house on James Arau's favorite club, Bayern Munich.
Ooh.
Bold.
Okay, that's an outside shot.
They are going to finish the group stages undefeated after they destroy Mourinho's small club called Tottenham.
Nice.
And they're going to ride that wave all the way to the victory finish line.
I think if there was ever a year with the way that
Lewin-
Lewandowski is playing,
Exactly.
that it's this year. It's this season.
I think their defensive injuries won't
allow them to compete.
Yeah, like Louis obviously popping off, and especially since Gnabry's playing at such a high level, but they just don't have the quality in the back. And Neuer has been bad.
And they don't have a manager, so I don't know how well that'll go for them later in the tournament either.
It's true. Well, I mean, but they might have a manager by later in the tournament. The next round, they're already through in first place in their group, and the next round is not until what? February? End of February?
Yeah, that's true.
So they'll be a settled side by then, whatever they decide on.
I heard they might go for like Ten Hag in the summer, I think.
That's one name they're talking about. I've also heard Tuchel. I guess he's close with the, what's his name, Fink or whatever, the interim that's there now. So
he was at Dortmund before PSG, right?
That's correct, yep.
Whoa.
Tommy, who you betting the house on?
I mean, I don't mean to be that guy.
Liverpool.
But Liverpool looked really good this year.
I mean, that's fair.
I think if they get like a Sancho in the winter, and if they like procure such a big lead that they can kind of focus on the Champions League a little, like if they have enough cushion in the league, I think that would really work in their favor. But I also think PSG has a really strong shout for once.
That was a really funny joke that you right here.
No, I'm serious.
Winning in Europe.
PSG have never even made it past like the quarterfinal in the last 15 years. That's probably
yes. But Dylan, do you know who they added in the summer?
Time like the present.
No, I've never heard of her.
Hello.
Icardi.
My point being, Icardi's been popping off for them. And they added two of the top three ball winners in the Prem last season in Idrissa and Herrera, yeah. And they got Sarabia for a little more creative input. Not to mention that Verratti's a whole thing they have.
But they already had Cavani at his peak, and Icardi's popping off. But is he popping off above the Cavani levels they've had in previous years? I don't know.
Di Maria's also been sick in creating.
They've had the players. It's never been a problem with their team. It's always been a problem where they concede six goals against Barcelona.
Really different.
Who's their manager this year?
Tuchel.
Oh, he's still there?
He is still
there. He probably won't be at the end of the year, but
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the only way that
when they don't have to play Marquinhos in the midfield, that's kind of a positive.
I mean, yeah, but they still don't really have top quality fullbacks. Which
I think Mooney is pretty good.
I think he's okay.
Like going forward, at least. I don't know going back.
I think there's a reason he's got 6 months left on his contract, and no one's even really that interested.
Hey, all I know is he's one of the reasons Belgium lost against France in the World Cup.
Okay, so you're further backing up my point. I appreciate you.
What?
I don't know.
The fact that he wasn't in is why Belgium.
Oh,
what?
I thought you meant that he made a mistake.
Oh no! He got 2 yellow cards and then was suspended for the semifinal.
I see.
And then Belgium kind of didn't have much going forward on that side. And yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if PSG's gonna do it, Neymar is gonna have to be back at his peak, and Mbappe is gonna have to stay fit. And if they could get those two at their peak playing together, then of course PSG have a chance. But they've always had the team. They just they go off and they concede 6 goals to Barcelona when they have a 5-goal advantage or whatever.
But that's why I'm saying the midfield's gonna be so different this year with Gay and Herrera.
Maybe.
Does Herrera play?
Who's been their midfield? I mean, in previous years it was like Matuidi.
I actually don't know who they play.
Matuidi and Verratti.
I think Sarabia's a sub.
Yeah, for the most part. He plays on the wing a lot when he does play.
When Neymar's not playing, so he's a starter.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, PSG have always had the squad. I just don't know if they've got the mental.
Yeah, I don't know if they have it in them to beat Liverpool or Barcelona in 2 legs either.
Yeah, that would be an interesting matchup.
I don't think Barcelona is that good at all.
Oh no, you didn't predict him to win. Arpan did. I was just gonna yell at you, but that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, it's bad. Barcelona can be bad, but they have Messi, so they're already good.
That's true. That's true. All right, you guys.
Valverde doesn't know how to manage them.
Well, yeah, but
Doesn't have to know how to do that.
when was the last time Barca had a good manager?
I also think they have.
Was Enrique there when they won? I mean, Valverde there when they won in 2015?
No, that doesn't sound right.
Was it Enrique?
It must have been Luis Enrique, I think.
And that's just my point. Valverde bad. Can't score 1 against Liverpool away. Contrary to Twitter.
How are you not going to mention the Barca manager anywhere in here?
Just, what are you looking up?
I was trying to figure out who was manager.
The Barca manager.
So you can hear him.
It was Luis Enrique. Can confirm.
Brian, thoughts on Atalanta? Do you think they'll make it out of the group stage tomorrow?
Oh, well, actually not 100%. I think they make it out, but I think Shakhtar is actually a really good team. So it's in Shakhtar.
I was gonna say, is the game away? Yeah,
it's in Shakhtar. It's gonna be tough. I think Atalanta can outscore them. So I just feel like because they've been playing a lot of defensive 5-in-the-back formations, I feel like they have to just go balls to the wall. Even though Duvan Zapata is going to be out, Ilicic is going to be out, and I want to say Malinknikov or whatever the other guy is, the Ukrainian they have in the midfield.
Yeah, I would never know how to pronounce that name, but I know who you mean.
But all 3 of those guys are going to be out for their game. So I like Luis Muriel better than Zapata. So I'm glad he's starting. Him and Gomez up top is going to be nice. But
yeah, they got the pace too. If they sit back with like 5 at the back, those 2 can go forward pretty fast.
What do we think the odds are that Atalanta wins, but Zagreb beats Man City?
I mean, I expect Man City.
That is the only way Atalanta goes to the Europa League, right?
Yeah, that's correct, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's actually I would bet my entire life savings and my first 2 children that doesn't happen.
Do remember that City have no reason to start anybody decent in their team.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They're already through in first.
So they could shove out Bravo and all these.
It could happen.
Youth team players,
but Man City's backups are still pretty good, even with
I know exactly. And I got a question for you guys. So going off the backups thing, Real Madrid plays Club Bruges tomorrow, and the odds makers are actually saying Club Bruges is the favorite. No, because Real Madrid is playing all their backups.
Well, Real Madrid can't move up or down, and Club Bruges beat them or drew them the first time.
Drew at the what's his face scored 2 goals on accident.
Yeah.
Their striker.
So Real Madrid is a plus 118, not favorite, underdog. I'm taking those odds all day just because it's Real Madrid. Come on.
Yeah, it was 2-2 with a red card.
I mean, don't get me Club Bruges, they're probably nice, whatever. But it's Real Madrid. Even their backups are sick. Who is on Club Bruges?
No clue. Some random guy that scored 2 goals in next.
Okay, cool.
Bonaventure, Vormer, and Vanaken.
Not Bonaventure.
Bonaventure is the Nigerian man who scored twice.
Not Giacomo.
Not Giacomo.
Giacomo Baptista.
I do think it really just depends again on who Real start. If they start all youth players, then I think Greek has a chance. Otherwise, I agree with you.
I still think even with their youth players,
Here's
they
the
shouldn't
thing:
be.
as long as
They
my
don't
boy Rodrigo plays, Real Madrid always have a chance.
Does he play more at striker or?
I thought he was a
Wing
wing.
mostly.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something that said he was a striker, and I was like, I don't think that's correct.
No, I don't think that's true.
Yo, I got another tangent for you guys. Going off the, I don't know if he's a striker or not. I saw someone today. It was the fucking old guy for ESPN or whatever. The guy that
Craig
talks.
Burley.
The guy that used to play he's like the Manchester United hater / lover. I don't know, but he wears glasses.
Ramso.
I don't know, but he was talking about how when Pogba comes back, Solskjaer has set up the team that they have like 2 defensive midfielders with McTominay and Fred back there, and that they could have Pogba play a more attacking cam role like he's good at, or even move to a striker position, just be so attacking. And I was thinking to myself, Pogba as striker would, I don't thoughts, I don't know.
So Chelsea did that with Loftus-Cheek at one point, like trying to put him up at striker, and I think in terms of like play style, they're similar, and that they could succeed up there. But like, I feel like they'd be better off.
This is like when
Fine.
Mourinho said Pogba can play center back, right? It's true, but you still don't do it.
Did he ever actually do it though?
No, he never. As far as I can remember, it never actually happened.
I think he was just like very, very defensive for France at the World Cup.
Was he? He played next to
No.
Conte.
Pogba was given like more freedom than ever at the World Cup.
I think he did a lot of defensive output.
He played in midfield with Conte and Matuidi. I mean, he probably did, but he was certainly the most attacking of the trio at the World Cup.
That was the word on him coming out of the World Cup was, oh my God, who knew he could defend so well?
I don't remember that being the word. I remember it being, who knew he could play so well? Why doesn't he play this well for United?
Everyone knew he could. Come on.
I don't know. Well, not like actually who knew, but like why doesn't he play this well for United? I don't so much remember it being who knew he could defend.
Okay, I googled from doubted to dominator. Paul Pogba's world. Hold on, dude, fuck cookies.
All right, tangent over.
All right. Are you ready for my hot take? Because I
okay.
My hot take.
Wait, no. Wall Street Journal. Paul Pogba, the player who embodies France's World Cup evolution. Sentence undertitle: the multi-talented midfielder embraced a defensive role to fit in with Didier Deschamps' vision for a no-frills French team.
Sounds like fake news.
The picture is Paul Pogba holding the ball in the corner with Perisic riding his dick.
Nice.
Actually, his hand is closer to Perisic's dick than anything else.
That is true. Paul Pogba is actually reaching for.
Paul Pogba likes to.
There's a bit of naughty play going on from both sides. We can accept this. I think we will touch more on Paul Pogba later, as he is another talking point. But Dylan, as we were still talking about Champions League, who do you have as your favorite?
Do you guys see my mouse freaking out on my hot take?
No.
Oh, yes.
That's a
shame.
But
tell the audience that is listening that cannot see yours.
Juventus. That's the hot take. Juventus are going to win the Champions League.
I don't think that's a hot take. They're the best player in the world.
He's not that good this year.
He's old.
You know how quick that was, Brian?
I mean,
people don't believe.
Yeah, the Let's had a down year, but I mean,
he's
only the fourth center back on that team. Like, come on.
Old midfield. Dybala's popping off though.
People never doubt Ronaldo in the Champions League. If that man was 85 years old and you put him up top, I'd have faith. Plus Dybala's popping off. Plus their defense is their defense.
Dybala's been having a really good year.
I have.
It's good to see that from him.
Complete faith. I have complete faith in this team. Aaron Ramsey, that's my guy right there. Never doubt.
We're always bringing him
Come on.
Don't doubt Aaron Ramsey, the best player in the world on Juventus.
Oh, okay.
I doubt the Schmeisel off him.
Why are we fucking lying now?
Good Welsh accent, Aaron Ramsey. That's my hot take. Juventus.
Sorry about the crucifixion.
That was Scottish.
I don't know what that was. I think, look, top of their group, Dybala at his peak, Ronaldo doing Ronaldo things. All the midfielders they've got, from Matuidi, Rabiot to Ramsey to everyone. I think it's their year.
Well, okay, let's start with let's go to the winners of the groups, right? Let's see what the drawings might look like for the round of 16. So winners will have like PSG, Bayern, City, Juve, Liverpool, Barca, Leipzig. Did they win?
Yep.
And Valencia.
You need to make like a notes page and just we can go full screen. Never mind. Okay.
What?
Well, we couldn't see like what you were scrolling through.
What was actually on the screen, but you can make
but I didn't know we could go full screen. So if you want to just like restart, go ahead.
Well, we listed them all, but yeah, PSG, Bayern, Man City, Juventus, Liverpool, Barcelona, Leipzig, and Valencia are the group toppers. Which means that they will have the pick of Real Madrid, Tottenham, Shakhtar, Atletico,
or
Atalanta, Napoli, Dortmund, Lyon, and Chelsea. Which honestly is not that scary of a bunch, because Atletico are having a terrible year. Real Madrid are hot and cold.
Can you scroll down?
Yeah. And then,
Perfect.
Napoli have just sacked.
I think Napoli's nice. I still think they're nice.
Yeah, maybe. And Dortmund only have one striker at the club. Those are the two, and even they have question marks for me. And Chelsea, could be good, but can they keep it up long term with this team? I don't know. I think the pick of the teams that finish top is they'll be feeling pretty good. I don't think there's anyone I'm completely terrified there.
Can you also talk about how Ajax kind of bottled it big time?
What do you mean?
Valencia is a good team. I think maybe we're overstating the bottle.
10 points is still very good. It's just an unlucky group.
They also, if we want to talk about actually, now that you remind me, the double instantaneous red card for
both second yellows.
I'm not so sure if we want to question who bottled what. I'm not so sure that Chelsea should have made it through based on this game, to be honest.
Oh, that is true. I forgot about that.
Now that Arpan wants to remind me of why Ajax is not in the next round.
I don't know. They lost the game. Today.
We all remember. Everyone's been talking about it.
I don't know. You said 2 straight red cards. So I don't think you do remember.
I do remember. They were red cards.
They were both second yellows.
What would he pull after that?
No, you said straight reds. That's different.
I said 2 simultaneous reds or something.
Oh, my bad.
I definitely didn't say straight reds. Unless I did. Don't clip it, chat.
All I'm saying is they should have not been in that position.
Okay. This is not how... No. We will not have this revisionist history. Chelsea are very lucky to make it through by the skin of their teeth here.
Correct.
Okay. So...
Isn't it every Chelsea game, though? Dude, Chelsea is must-watch TV.
Yes, Chelsea is the best game to watch for a neutral fan.
Yes.
The worst game to watch for a non-neutral fan.
Yeah, but no one actually likes Chelsea, so it's just good TV.
It's true, they're all plastic.
But I like Chelsea. I am not plastic. I am rubber.
You're a Barbie girl, okay?
I wish.
I stole those Barbie girl.
What are the thoughts on the Europa League?
Hello? Europa League?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Europa.
I mean,
it's gonna come down to fucking Ajax.
Who dropped in? Ajax, Salzburg, Inter Milan, Leverkusen.
Inter Milan's gonna be nice down there.
And Benfica.
Who did I look at? Oh, I heard them linked with Marcos Alonso.
Wait, Benfica made it for the Europa League?
They did.
Yeah, they won today, keeping Zenit out of... No, they're still last, aren't they? Or did they jump ahead of Zenit?
No, they're ahead.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that was a big win.
What a shit group.
Yeah.
And then you've also got...
Leipzig's good, but...
Sevilla, Sporting, Celtic, Arsenal.
I really think.
Europa League's
Gladbach?
weak.
Oh, Gladbach is good too.
They're
Goals
flat. They just beat
exist
that
and
good
United.
team.
Lazio's lost, right? They didn't make it.
Yeah, Celtic. Oh, I'm not sure. They might be able to make it through. Who do they play? Well,
I think they play.
if Celtic wins and they win, what's their head to
I-
head with Cluj?
Lazio is also down by goal differential. You gotta look at that.
It's
too.
head to head though.
Oh,
Where's Lazio? Oh, they beat them. And match week 1. Lazio. They lost to Lazio's the away goal. So Lazio, if they win and Celtic beat Cluj, do go through.
I do think it'll end up coming down to like Ajax, United, Arsenal, Gladbach.
I think if
Inter.
Arsenal,
don't forget Inter.
Oh,
yeah,
true. Inter as well.
I think if Arsenal gets a proper manager, that it's basically.
I don't think you guys have much of a realistic chance based on your defense.
I completely disagree.
I
I
don't
think our
Arsenal
team is
wins.
probably the strongest team left. We just have to actually
No.
play.
Nope.
Inter.
I think as far as talent,
I think
Arsenal
we're stronger than Inter.
up there.
I think it's us and Inter for best squads. And if we get a real manager in, I think it's ours to lose.
Arsenal's just a good manager away from being good.
Yeah. I think if
Hey.
Arsenal don't get a
But
good manager,
But who's that good? Who's the good manager that they're going to
then
bring
it's
in?
Inter's.
There are
No.
plenty.
Pochettino.
Poch.
Poch.
All right. Let's move on from that. I don't know.
Allegri
If
be good for
Allegri
them, I
comes
think.
in, Allegri's good. They're talking about Ancelotti as much as I don't want him. He's won a lot of stuff, including multiple Champions Leagues with multiple teams. I'm not mentioning that other guy's name from Spuds.
Who?
You know.
Oh, Mauricio Pochettino, Brian.
Oh, okay.
I got you, fam.
Thanks. I was a little lost.
And Arteta. I don't know. Arteta spent 3 years under
Do you
Pep
think they're
now,
going to bring
winning
anyone
everything.
in this year?
Do I think what?
Are you going to bring in someone this year or at the end of the year, do you think?
I don't know. It
'Cause
depends.
wouldn't
It
you have
depends
hired
on if the
someone
right
by now?
guy's available. If a guy's available that we think is good enough, we're gonna bring him in. Otherwise, we're gonna wait until the end of the season.
All right, so you're probably not going to hire anyone that's available right now then because they've been available. Unless you're going to bring in Ancelotti.
What do you mean they've been? I mean that it doesn't work that fast. They're still doing interviews.
I mean,
We only
Mourinho-
fired Emery 12 days ago.
Mourinho came in the second.
They'd already agreed a deal though. That's different. We hadn't agreed a
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah, but you knew you were going to sack Emery for a while.
I don't know what our board
assumedly.
thinks they know, but generally they're dumb.
All right, so then they're probably not bringing someone in.
I don't think that means that. They might not bring
I
the
don't
right
know.
person in, but I don't think it necessarily
Alright,
means
so-
they're not gonna bring someone in.
So they're not in Europa League contention then unless they bring a good manager.
They're favorites until they're not, and as far as I'm concerned.
I think they're not favorites until they are.
Nope.
I mean,
I
that's
think
my
Inter's
opinion.
second though. I'd agree
Oh.
with that. I think Inter's very strong.
I don't know who's on Gladbach, but they've been doing sick this year. I know Thuram's there.
Gladbach
Fabian
is
Johnson.
that's true. Benson Baini, I don't even know how you say that name. The guy who scored twice. for
Yeah,
Bayern
he's their
Munich.
left back. Their defense is good.
Zakaria, Jan Sommer, Matthias Ginter, Sebastian Leiner, Stindl, Plia.
Okay.
I mean, they've got a good team. I just don't know if that's a squad that's ready for Europe. If you're already top of the Bundesliga, you're probably much more focused on that than playing on Thursday nights.
True. So then maybe for that reason as well, United might not win because I think they have a good chance of finishing top 4. I know that's kind of jumping around, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting one, United, because
if we want to, I don't know. Do we still want to talk about Europa League, or can we jump into Prem?
I think we can go to Prem. I think that's fine. That's a good segue.
Okay, well we all know it's over. Liverpool won the league. We get it. Okay. Second
Yeah.
place.
Listen to me.
with
We all thought that
Leicester?
before.
No,
No.
it's massive. It's
No,
massive.
We all thought this
Unless
before.
something,
I'm betting my entire house and my
There are
first 3 kids on that. Okay.
22
Liverpool.
Brian,
games
your
to
house is
go.
already gone. You bet it on.
Yeah.
You bet on Real Madrid beating
You don't get to
Club
bet-
Brugge.
If you have $1 million, you don't get to bet $1 million on 2 different things. That's not how that works.
Yeah, but if you win the first bet,
Right, but you
So
haven't-
Brian will have Brian will be out of a house at the end of the first bet, and then owe somebody a new house.
There are 22 games to go. Okay, we thought Liverpool had the Premier League wrapped up before, and it was not true. And that was.
Are you talking about last
way
season?
Fewer games left.
Wait, well, Liverpool did not have it wrapped up last year. This
I
is
didn't
wrapped
say
up.
last year.
2014.
I wish I could type. I'm trying to. Yeah, is it 2014? Is that the year?
Yeah, but Brendan Rodgers is not Jurgen Klopp.
Hey, Brendan Rodgers has Leicester City in second place with 36 points.
Exactly.
Point being, not Jurgen Klopp.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is the year.
He's not moneybags.
I don't remember this situation. That doesn't seem right. Is that the year? Yeah, Swansea. Yeah, that seems right, I guess. Liverpool had a massive lead with 4 games to go, and then Gerrard slipped, and it was the worst choke in the history of the league, okay? So with 22 games to go, I am not ruling anything out.
How many games to go was this slip?
4.
Oh.
And they dropped
It's solid
11 points in their last 4 games.
Mane and Salah both don't slip.
To
They have
Crystal
very
Palace
good shoes.
and someone else.
But going back to what I was going to say, I think 3 of the top 4 spots are realistically locked at this point because Leicester are 15 something points safe from
14.
Top 4. 14. I think that's a lot of points to lose. I mean, I agree. There's still a lot of games left,
22
but
games, man. I don't know.
To get 14 less points than United and 9 less points than Chelsea. I mean, it's possible, but I think it's.
I think Leicester could easily drop quality, whereas I don't think a City would.
And I think City will still finish second.
I think all the teams behind them are going to get better, and I think that Leicester is playing above their peak right now.
They are. They're all.
I think Leicester finishes second.
I don't think Leicester. I don't think Leicester gets top 3.
Down,
I think Chelsea falls out of the top 4. I think Man United takes that spot at 4. And I think West Ham gets relegated.
They were my pick at the beginning of the year to be the surprise quality team.
West Ham?
Yeah.
I think I picked Bournemouth for that.
That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate.
No, they'll be good now that Pellegrini's gone.
My surprise quality was Sheffield United. Wow, was I bang?
I think I said they're going to get relegated.
Check this.
Did Brian make one?
I don't think Brian did. I don't think he did. I don't think Brian had heard of Sheffield United.
According to expected points, Leicester, the top 4 is Manchester City with 37, Liverpool with 32, Chelsea with 29, Manchester United with 29, and Leicester is 5th with 28.
That is true. Well, I think Liverpool have to win the league because they've just outperformed so much this season so far in their quality. They can't just keep playing bad, I don't think.
I don't think they've been playing bad. They've just
been bad. And
No.
Yes.
No.
Take a look at some of
these.
They've
dominated. They dominate all their games. They just have to score
2
late.
to Everton. You conceded 1 to Brighton. You conceded 1 to Palace. Conceded 1 to Villa. You can't keep a clean sheet is basically the theme I'm seeing here. And I don't know how many 90th minute winners are in here, but it's too many. I just clicked on the other thing.
But I'm saying they have so many that
85th. Yeah, every winner's you win by 1 goal in the last 10 minutes against relegation fodder teams every time. 95th minute pen.
Well, when you have quality like Bobby Firmino in your team, it's hard to lose.
Uh-huh.
I mean, did you see them play Manchester City?
Who?
Liverpool?
Oh, you mean the one where they got bailed out on a penalty that should have been called and then Fabinho scored right after that?
The one where they outplayed them all game?
It was pretty good whipping.
Look,
different
I'm just
game.
Saying, Liverpool
I agree that they whooped them after that.
For a long time for a reason. All right, and I'm not calling anything too early.
Jesus Christ! I've never said it's locked up. I said
I'm
barring
just being
injury.
clear.
I think barring injury, it's locked up.
And the same thing applies to.
I've never said it's locked up,
as
but barring injury, it's locked up. I agree.
I still don't. I still think they're chokers at heart, and I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody's on that team now except Henderson.
I don't know. At heart, Arpan. They're bottlers at heart, okay? It's not about the players, it's about the club. I'm not calling anything too early. I think that Arsenal still has a solid chance of making it back in the
Oh
table.
no!
Put it out there.
Who finishes higher in the table, Tottenham or Arsenal?
Arsenal.
Tottenham.
I think Mourinho.
Depends what happens in January.
Arsenal are bottom half in expected points right now. They're actually overperforming their expected points.
Yeah.
Listen, we had a little
It's
problem
close.
on Emery, okay? And we're
A
still
big
only
little
1
problem.
point behind Tottenham.
Good evening.
I just think Arsenal's defense is just so atrocious that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean
Look,
Chelsea's
I
defense
think
is too. But I'm hoping
Mourinho's going to hit
really good
January, right? First of all, I've already established, but let's establish for the record that I don't think Tottenham are good.
We
Under
know.
Mourinho. And Mourinho's going to hit January, and he's going to go, give me $200 million to spend, and Daniel Levy's
Where
going to
did
go.
Tottenham get this $200 million? They didn't give it to Poch.
That's what I'm saying. So he's going to get there, and he's going to go, give me $200 million, and Daniel Levy's going to go, you can have 25, and Mourinho's going to throw a hissy fit, and then his honeymoon period's going to be over within the first 3 weeks of him being there, and then it's going to be fine. They're not going to do anything the rest of the year.
Yo, but he has made Dele Alli good again.
True. He got Dele Alli to play instead of his brother.
Dele Alli. They're going
He's
to go
young.
to
He's
Chelsea.
still improving.
Wait.
Name that English. Name that
Jesse
English.
They're going to lose to Wolves this weekend. They're going to lose to Chelsea the weekend after that. They're going to draw Brighton. Boom. It's there.
I feel like Wolves always loses games that I think they could win.
No, Wolves always beats the Big Six, remember?
The Chelsea smacked them 5-2 this year.
Want to know who else beats this Big Six?
United.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Come on.
Come on.
Ole!
If we want to talk about top four, I think Liverpool and City are locks for top four, obviously. Not necessarily in that order, but locks for top four.
Definitely that order.
I don't know. I think Arsenal's in there. I think Arsenal squeaks into fourth right at the end. And then I think it's between, obviously it's between.
Wait, Paul. Dylan,
you think Arsenal's third?
You can't actually think Arsenal is going to make top four.
I can actually think that. We're, 7 points back in the worst season since 1970s? 7 points over 22 games is not that far.
I agree. But they're so bad this year.
I think we have the third best squad in the league. And if you just have a manager that knows how to put a lineup out there, that squad's going to carry you right up the table.
However,
the third best squad in the league can't have the worst defense in the league.
I don't think we have the worst defense in the league. I think we've been putting out Papega defenses.
I think
with
I know
David
who
Luiz and Socrates in the back trying to.
What would you change? What would you change?
You do exactly what we did in the win on Monday. You put Callum Chambers back there, or Rob Holding, one of the two, and then
Arsenal. You're down 1-0 against West Ham, and I
scored an own goal off of deflection. Okay, we don't have to look too much into that. We were low on confidence. They got a header, it deflected off our right back and went in the opposite side of the goal.
Arsenal has the 10th most expected goals against.
Correct.
Which is the most out of any of the top 10.
Because we've been setting out a team with no defensive midfielders in it and David Luiz and Socrates at the back together, trying to play tiki-taka out of the back. You put Socrates out there next to one of Holding or Chambers. You tell Socrates, if you're on the ball for more than 2 seconds, kick it as far as you can and don't do anything else.
Well, maybe if you didn't have your fans ridicule your captain defensive mid.
He's not a defensive mid, Brian. That's Emery's fault.
He is.
He's not. He's a deep line playmaker. He's not a DM.
How does it feel that Xhaka's best season was at Gladbach?
Fine. I don't care.
Come on.
I really
how you said that? You care.
I don't. Okay.
I'm really not that.
I know.
I was expecting a much bigger insult, but I'm not really a Xhaka fan, so like I'm not insulted by a Xhaka insult. I think that's fine. You put Torreira back in DM where he belongs, in front of that back four. You get Bellerin back in the team. Our left back, Tierney and
Bellerin's
Kolasinac
made
are
of
both good
glass.
enough. Leto is fucking fantastic in goal. You get Torreira in there with someone sitting next to him, and then you just let those six sit there and be a unit and press the ball, and let the top four do their business and score the goals like they did at the end of the game against West Ham once they got it moving yesterday. And then you're fine.
Your best player is 18 years old.
You want to know who has the least goals?
Second
Maybe.
best.
That's also
Expected
not an
goals
insult.
against?
Liverpool.
Man U.
No, it's Liverpool. Man U's second though.
Hey.
Man U's actually it has been expected a full goal more than Liverpool.
Oh damn.
Is United's defense good this year?
Pretty okay.
Seeing as it has the second least goals expected against.
Yeah.
Well, they've got Scott McTominay, so.
That's true.
What? Are you just not going to acknowledge Harry Maguire?
Harry Maguire has
Or
been.
Aaron
Sorry, never
Wan-Bissaka?
heard of her. I've only heard of Scott McTominay.
Wan-Bissaka's
Wan-Bissaka balled out against Raheem Sterling this
He
weekend.
did.
He's
He put
one
No.
of the best tacklers in the Prem.
Fly
Probably world.
tacklers.
I agree.
I
agree
agree
with
he's one of
that.
the better right backs, like top conversation right backs in the league. But if he has to slide to everything, that means he's not positioning himself well. And this was obviously talked about on the broadcast.
I think
but
on the ball he's one of the worst in the league. I think
He's so
defensively he's one of the best,
bad on the ball.
but on the ball he's just
Yeah.
brain dead.
Yeah, he doesn't go forward.
It's
That is
bad.
I think he was good at that last year.
No.
Because
Oh,
last
he
year he
played
was
for
just
Palace. He
bombing
never left his
down
own
the
half
wing.
last year.
With
He's got
United,
I do not think that's true.
they're trying to like do more of like a possession type of thing, and that's not him.
Yeah. I mean, he's got plenty of time to learn, but I don't think you can put him in conversation for one of the best right backs in the league until he adds that to his game.
I'm just saying he played really a very well-rounded.
Sure,
No,
for
not
sure.
well-rounded. A very
solid
Very
solid
solid.
defense.
I don't know.
player.
English people like the word well. Well in against Raheem
Well
Sterling.
in against.
Nice.
You put a shift well in against Raheem.
He did.
Well
I
in.
agree with that.
Last year he had 3
I
assists.
do think the best right backs in the Prem are
Oh.
definitely Trent and Pereira, probably.
I think Trent's well above.
Pereira's
everyone
been
else.
popping off this year.
I think
young English Trent Alexander-Arnold's pretty good too.
Yeah. That's Reece James, by the way, for the record. You hear that, Arpan? That's the silence of no one having faith in Reece James. No one wants to
Dude, he's
come to your
good.
defense. You can't call him one of the best right backs in the league. He's barely haven't played in the league.
You call Tierney best left back in the league before he played.
Well, yeah, because it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt again yesterday. I'm very sad about it. Okay, let's not make fun of Tierney.
Okay, so your defense is going to be shit. You have to start
No, because
sad.
Kolasinac came in and got the equalizing assist and played really well with an injury.
Against West Ham.
Yeah. But the fact that he was injured, he wasn't even on the bench. He got put onto the bench because Bellerin got hurt in the warm-up. Then he comes into the game when he wasn't supposed to play, gets the equalizing assist and puts in a good performance, doesn't concede while he's on the field. I mean, he's in a good run of form. I'm not his biggest fan, but he's in a good run of form right now.
I just know. I think the battle for fourth this year will be very close, just like last year.
Oh, I mean, I would never deny that. But I think Arsenal's there. I really do.
I don't know. I have my doubts.
That's fine. I accept this.
Not going
I accept
forward.
Doubts.
Going backwards.
That's the thing. You just got to get the attack firing, and they're going to score 3 a game easy.
Yeah, but you'll also concede 3 a game, and then you tie.
You just have to
get
start
1
conceding
point.
2 a game. And
Oh, word.
You just tell Torreira that he's not a cam anymore, like Emery was somehow trying to brainwash him to believe, and then he just sits in front of a back four and you win. It's easy. That's all the tactics you need. No other thought required.
I do think Chelsea needs to bring in a left back. And I saw them linked with Alexandro. And I don't think that's going to happen, but if it does, that'd be sick.
It's a good one. I mean,
because I don't think Chilwell's going to leave
no,
Leicester.
I can't
That's
see him
another
leaving
player
in
they're linked
January.
No, he will. He's too good.
Not this season, I don't think, when they're playing like this.
With Leicester
maybe
in
in
second,
summer.
do you leave right now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think he'll stay now. He won't leave in January. I don't think.
Especially for Chelsea. Like, Chelsea's not going to win anything. It's just the truth. I mean,
Yeah, they're not
Leicester's
winning
not
this
No
either.
one actually
Does Chelsea
leaves in
still have
January.
Emerson?
Yeah, he's back. He was hurt. But,
All
like,
right,
Alonso's going to be gone.
That's fine if you get rid of Alonso. You have
As
Reece
Peter Pogba
James,
said.
SP, and Emerson. And isn't there someone else?
No.
An Italian?
Emerson is the
Zappacosta's
Italian.
in Roma.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Marcus
Who
Alonso's Italian.
Emerson's the Italian.
Emerson's Italian?
Yep.
Yes.
I thought he was Portuguese.
Nope.
No,
He's
probably
Brazilian
is.
Italian.
Brazilian's Portuguese-ish.
What
That's
the
not how
hell?
countries work.
I mean, they speak it.
It's like saying Americans Canada-ish.
No, they don't
Yeah.
speak American.
Yeah,
No. Canadians are Americanish.
Okay.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
Yeah, they're Frenchish and they're Americanish.
So I think we've all had our say on the top four. Do we want to all have a say on who's going down? I know Brian said West Ham, but do you want to give a 3, Brian?
Who's getting relegated?
Who's getting relegated?
I think Norwich, West Ham, and Villa.
You don't
I think
the,
Watford comes out of the bottom.
You don't think the Pookie party can last?
No, what do you mean last?
Revive?
They're already
I don't know.
no.
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 They have the Pookie Party's got them 11 points so far.
He had a good run.
He scores
Bravo.
goals, but he can't stop their defense from conceding.
Yeah.
They've had so many injuries.
Yeah, that's true too. Their whole team.
They beat City this year too, right?
Yeah, that's when their whole team was hurt. That's when their
Oh,
whole
yeah.
entire team was hurt.
Like what?
All right, Arpan, who do you think's going down? We know you're famous for your hot takes on relegation.
I mean, I don't remember what I said in the beginning of the year, so
No, that's fine.
You
I don't think
definitely
point,
said
have an
Sheffield
updated
United.
I definitely said Sheffield. I know I said Sheffield. I think Norwich. I think I said Sheffield, Southampton, and Norwich. And I'll stick with Southampton because I don't like them.
You're not sticking with Norwich?
Arpan.
Thinking.
What, Dylan? Oh,
What?
Are you back now? Brian asked
Am I back?
who is your bottom 3? Are you sticking with Norwich down there or no?
oh, am I not? Did you not hear me? I said yeah.
No, you
I'm saying
must have
Norwich,
cut
Norwich, Southampton, and I think Villa. I think West Ham will find a way.
No one's got faith in Jack Grealish and Wesley?
No,
I like how we have faith in Watford though.
We do. There's too much talent there.
Yeah.
Watford is terrible. What talent is on
Watford?
Dini.
Watford's actually underperforming
Dini's
by
been
10.
hurt all year and will probably be hurt for the. Wait, he's back.
Yeah, get fucked.
Wait. Wait, I swear he was hurt.
Canceled. See you
He
later.
was hurt then.
Wait, can we pull that back up?
Just be back.
Can we watch that Jorginho assist in that game?
No.
Pretty nice. Oh. Damn.
He must have just come back. Either way, Troy Deeney is not enough to save them from relegation. I'll give my opinion. Watford's finishing dead last because they've just hired Nigel Pearson as their manager, who I have zero.
Nigel Thornberry?
Yeah, Nigel Thornberry is Watford's new manager. I have no faith in them whatsoever. I think West Ham has more than enough talent to turn it around. Not that they're in there yet, but I think they're getting close. I think Bournemouth's too good. I think Everton's too good. I'm going to go with Watford. I really don't want to go with Norwich, but I just think it's true. I'll go with Watford, Norwich, and Burnley.
And who?
Oh.
Burnley?
Oh. You could.
No, Ashley Barnes is going to carry that team.
I mean,
Didn't Burnley beat City too?
maybe. He's only carried
Burnley's
18
Burnley's
points so far.
underperformed by 5
They're only
points.
3 points outside the relegation zone. I think Burnley is finally going to be done. At least I
think
hope.
Villa has more of a chance of getting relegated than.
I think Villa's got more talented players than Burnley does.
Who's Villa's keeper? Because isn't Pope good on Burnley?
Yeah, it's Nick Pope, but I don't know. Keeper doesn't keep you in the league.
I mean, false.
Guess what team has the least expected points?
Watford.
Arsenal.
Newcastle.
And yet they are 11th with 22.
They're literally expected 11 and they have 22. Yes, that's how highly they're overperforming.
See, but at that point, I think with that stat, I think it becomes like they have to start performing well at some point, and they'll get the points then too.
They have plenty of like attacking.
Joe Ellington's
It's
been
weird.
a bust.
They
He has
have
one
enough
goal in
attacking
14
options,
games.
but they also like don't. Like they have Almiron, Joe Ellington, and
St. Maximin.
Joe Ellington,
St. Maximin, but like who the hell is going to get them the ball? John Joe Shelby?
John Joe
No,
Shelby.
he's going to score the goals.
That's true also.
Joe Ellington's bad. As much as
He's not bad. He's on a bad team. I'm not drinking that chocolate wine, bro. No. No.
Okay. Is that Tommy? Have you done your relegation 3? Who are you thinking?
I'm saying. I think it'll be. See, the thing is, I don't know if you guys heard me about Watford. They're highly under. Like they have 9 points. They're expected 19.3.
It's pretty crazy, honestly.
And like, as huge as that is, I just think 9 points is too few to make back up ground on. Like, what's the normal points
40.
tally?
40.
30?
40.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting 31 points over the next 22 games.
I think they're very capable of that.
Both are good points.
So I'm going to say Watford, Norwich for the same reason. Because of injuries, they only have 11 points, and that's basically what their expected points are. So Watford, Norwich, and then I think maybe Villa.
How is Brighton compared to their expected, Tommy? Because
Brighton has 19 points, and they're expected 20.
okay.
Brighton is quietly a good team. That Aaron Connolly kid that they have playing up top is actually a baller.
Which team is the team with the two like ginger twins in the midfield? That's Newcastle, right?
That's Newcastle. Yeah, the Longstaffs.
The Longstaffs.
You want to know what team is actually only overperforming by less than a goal? 0.8 goals?
Chelsea.
Sheffield.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they're having a year.
Billy Sharp, the comeback kid.
Yeah. So I'm going to stick with, I guess Villa.
That's what? Wait, Watford, Villa, and who?
Norwich.
Norwich. Okay. Wow,
Ready
you guys
for
have
this
no
question?
faith in Villa at all.
I mean, it's kind of apt because they spent a lot this
window.
This summer.
What's your question, Arpan?
Do you guys think Vardy breaks his record for consecutive goals?
What's he on now?
8. He needs 3 more to tie, and then 4
Norwich,
to win.
Man City, and Liverpool. No.
Oof. I'm going with yes.
Yo, here's a fun goal scoring thing. I saw this today because 2 young Englishmen are flying out. Tammy Abraham is on 11 goals. Rashford is on 10. Finishes the season with.
Who finished with more?
Yeah.
I think Tammy because tap-in merchant. Like he's the striker on the team.
And he doesn't take penalties on Chelsea though, right? That'll be Jorginho.
Yeah, that's true too.
I think it's Rashford because he's taking penalties and he's taking free kicks, I assume.
And I think Tammy started off super hot, and I think he's just kind of come back down to earth. Like Rashford's on the way up.
Yeah, Rashford's been killing it the 2 games that I've watched. If I watch the highlights.
That's true too. Tammy.
I think it's gonna be a close race. I'll be a close.
I agree. Race. I think they both score over 20.
Yeah.
Here's another question. Who will be the highest scoring Englishman in the Prem this season?
Well, that's Vardy.
Yeah, it's Vardy.
Oh yeah, I forgot he existed. I was thinking more Sterling and Kane.
Is Kane doing a thing?
Nah, he was hurt though, wasn't he?
Kane.
Who finished?
Harry Kane doesn't exist.
I think. See, the reason I think Tottenham can be good under Mourinho is because he plays defensive, but he has such good attacking players that they can kind of figure it out.
I mean, Harry Kane's never gonna get the ball.
I mean, with Son, Dele, Eriksson, and
But they're not. They don't. They're not going to have possession. It's just going to be classic Mourinho. Hoof it.
You're telling me against Burnley, they're not going to have the ball?
I don't know, man. Maybe. I mean, they'll have more of the ball.
I think you act like Mourinho finishes in like dead last every time he team.
No, I just think he plays shit football, and that generally the strikers don't love it under him because he expects them to press the entire game and they touch the ball 2 or 3 times a game.
What 4 players do you think have the most expected goals?
Tammy, Vardy, Alba, Salah.
Rashford, Vardy, Tammy, Raheem, and the
expected goals?
Yep.
How many pens has Rashford missed? 1 or 2?
3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
However, Raheem has 4.5 expected assists, and Rashford has 3. I feel like Tammy has 2.5, and Vardy doesn't even have 2.
Let's pull ourselves away from the expected table because we'll get lost in that all day. Would we like to talk about the January transfer window?
Absolutely.
I find the January transfer window
hype.
Hype.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Always dead. No, nothing happens. Waste of time. Waste of money. Dumb. What do you guys think of it?
Generally, it's the same. Generally, I feel the same. I mean, Wenger always talked about wanting to eliminate the January transfer window when he was there.
Wenger, a true pioneer of the sport.
I think it provides a good opportunity to like fill spots for like injury, like right for like City if they could like sign a defender for like
right, but it just normally doesn't happen.
Or something.
Like
I know,
and it happened way more back in the day because now prices are so high. There's never a player where you're like, here's a stopgap for 6 months because you're not gonna drop 25 million on a defender for 6 months.
That's true.
So I don't know. I mean, generally, it definitely doesn't live up to the hype, like almost ever.
I think the biggest January transfers that happen are like pre-contract, like between pre-contracts and like purchases with a 6-month loan, where like the player actually joins in the summer. Like last year there was De Jong.
Or things like Alexi that happened, like with
leave,
so I might as well.
Yeah.
You know what I think would be awesome, but like has 0 chance of happening? Dortmund should
I knew it was gonna be something with Sancho.
Yeah, Sancho should go, and they should bring in Haaland.
I don't know if I could see Haaland at a club like Dortmund. I mean, playing style-wise, he fits. But if you're Haaland, do you want to go there? Or do you just want your big move?
It would be perfect for Haaland because he would play all the time. It would still big enough club where he'd get exposure.
Dortmund need a striker.
Would, but if he goes to United, he's gonna play all the time, and he'll be the number 1.
Is he gonna play?
That is
so much more pressure.
Yeah, right. 19-year-old.
Yeah, but he's scoring for fun in the Champions League. I don't think the kid's afraid of pressure.
Yeah, but he's not in the Champions League anymore now, is he?
Honestly, if he goes to United, what happens to Martial? Or like, how does that front 3 sort out?
It would be Wing, Martial, Rashford, and then Haaland.
One of them has to play on the right.
Rashford would play on the right.
Yeah.
Even though Rashford's best on the left.
Yeah, his cut in and they both Rashford and Martial both have cut in and shoot.
And honestly, Daniel James is better on the left too, but
yeah, that's a problem for Chelsea too. Like Willian was better on the left, Hazard's better on the left, Hudson-Odoi is better on the left. Like last year, they just had like all these like good players that could play on the left, but like they had to play people on the right.
I don't. Yeah. What about? Okay, so while we've touched on Sancho, do we actually think he's going anywhere in January? Or is that a summer?
No.
To me, like as unhappy as people are claiming he is, I just don't see anyone coughing up the money that Dortmund's going to demand. I think it's going to be at least 100 million, probably more.
Oh yeah, I agree.
If he goes anywhere,
because he counts as a homegrown player, doesn't he? Because he was. Yeah.
The only 2 clubs that I think can are Chelsea and Liverpool because they didn't spend.
It's true. If I'm him, I'm not going to Liverpool though.
If you're Chelsea, though, I feel like you have to buy someone in January.
I don't know. Does that not defeat the purpose of the entire first half of the season where you've been trusting the youth?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
like
think if you bring in one player that's untrusted.
No, I mean, yeah, one, but you don't want to go on a spending spree. You don't want to replace any of these youngsters.
Oh,
Like,
I don't.
Maybe a left back.
I mean, Williams finished at the end of the season.
Yeah,
that's true,
they'll
but they
probably
already
give him
have
a
how many
1-year deal
wingers?
though. Hudson-Odoi hasn't
Who?
been.
I don't think they have two wingers. I don't think that's
I mean,
true.
Pedro doesn't.
Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic.
Yeah.
Pedro and
No, Pedro doesn't.
Oh, Pedro's a tombstone.
nice.
this is it's a body. All right, I mean,
Okay,
Someone
bring him
else
up.
too,
right? That can't be it. There's got to be at least one more.
No, it's literally it. Mason Mount doesn't play the wing. Barkley doesn't play the wing.
That's what I was thinking of. Mason Mount was playing on the wing at the start of the year.
Okay, for like 2 games.
I'm just saying, if you need a player,
That's like saying Lukaku's a right winger.
He did play there for United.
That's like when Ozil plays on the wing, Dylan.
Yeah, but Mount's a more like.
Oh, hush up.
But it's not like
it's
not optimal for him.
I like the wide attacking mid.
Yeah.
I think that's
if I'm Chelsea,
he's not that fast, but like he's
not fast.
If I'm Chelsea, I'm not buying a winger this window unless William goes this window.
I'm down.
If William goes, to Barca or to wherever he wants to go.
Now, who do you think are the most likely to move in?
Eriksen.
Like big names. Matic to Spurs, 100%. I agree.
They're talking about Fellaini to Spurs.
Fuck right off.
Can you imagine the shithousery of a Fellaini Matic pivot?
Ali and Eriksen and
Ndombele.
Kane in front of him.
Here's what you do. Ready? This is the Mourinho lineup on January 1st, 2020. Okay, you've got Eric Dyer and Nemanja Matic as DMs with Dele Alli sitting in front of them and Fellaini up top. That's the lineup he's putting out January 1st when he gets to sign those contracts.
I think it'll be like Sissoko, Matic, Ali, Son, Eriksen, and Kane in front of.
No, he's already. Eriksen's fit, and he hasn't played once. Mourinho said he's done already. He's 100% the biggest name leaving in January. Mourinho's already said he's gone.
Get out of here.
I'm going to Google Mourinho says Eriksen is gone.
Gonna come up with Dylan.com.
Dynal Karen.
Dylan Carew.
Snark.
Get it? It's character pick.
Eriksen will be a free agent at the end of the season. Is all Jose Mourinho will admit about Eriksen's future.
Strike.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho planning for life without Christian Eriksen.
Okay. Well, apparently Son's a sick assister.
This is true.
We're on Eriksen. Again. Where should Eriksen go?
Real Madrid.
Where should he go? I think
Barcelona.
Would that be something?
I think is Ansu Fati a midfielder?
I don't think I can see that, dude.
He's a winger, Cam. I really can't see him in Barca colors.
I don't think he goes with Barca.
I don't even think he fits their system. They don't really play with a Cam ever.
That's what I mean. I think they need him.
They need a playmaker in the middle. They don't have one of them.
No. Think about it. Eriksen feeding Messi in like a dual kind of like attacking mid thing right there.
What? You think Messi plays an attacking mid?
No. Like wide. Alright, whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Messi on the right, Eriksen
like a triangle up the middle.
Suarez up top?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't see it happening under Valverde.
I don't think that's what their midfield in the past has been.
No, it definitely hasn't. They've never really used a 10 ever. Not in the
Time
Messi
to
era.
change it.
I think
Maybe.
what's his face would love him at Real Madrid.
I mean, Real Madrid has always been the talked about place, right? But they've still got Isco and James and
They're waiting to buy
Isco
Mbappe.
cannot get him in it. I mean, he can, but he can't.
Madrid's
I mean, I
saving to buy
agree, but
Mbappe.
they'd have to get rid of so many people just to make room in the squad for Eriksen. I don't know that you can do that in a January.
I saw something today that said Madrid has to sell 200 million worth of players to break even as far as not being in conformity with financial fair play.
That
So,
very may well
in the winter. 200 million in the
well,
winter, which doesn't make sense to me,
that
but
doesn't make sense because that's generally unless they bought someone big in January 3 years ago. But I don't know who that would have been. It's on a rolling.
I think it was more in
3-year
terms
basis.
of next summer, but I don't know.
That'd be weird. I don't look. I think I would love to see Eriksen.
Do you think Bale's going somewhere?
No one's gonna. If no one was willing to spend the wages in the summer, no one's willing to spend the wages now.
Real Madrid kind of messed up.
Yeah, pulling out of that deal to China was a horrific mistake. I mean, they're paying him like $500K a week.
Yeah, I don't know why. No, did Real Madrid pull out?
Yeah, the president of he landed in China, got off the plane, and there was a call from Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid's board, and he said, "I changed my mind. Come back," because they were gonna let him go for free and get all his wages off the book, and he went, "No, I think we can get money for him. I don't want to let him go for free. I want to."
Did you guys see that clip of Gareth Bale warming up on the sideline and you just hear the entire crowd booing and he just smiles?
Yep.
He loves it. He's one of my favorite players because of that.
It's harsh, man. That guy has won them so many
Any
trophies.
player that can take on the villain role successfully, word.
I just don't see him getting it out in January. And then even if we get to this summer, where does Bale go, man? I just don't know. I just can't see any other club getting him. Tottenham is not going to pay him. Tottenham doesn't pay anyone more than $150K a week. You can't tell me Bale's taking a $350K a week pay cut.
Eriksen's only on 90.
Yeah. That's cheap.
The only player that makes over 100K is Harry Kane. He makes 100.
All the world, right?
Harry Kane is who I thought. As far as I'm aware, the reason Alderweireld won't sign is because they won't give him any more money. And Vertonghen.
I mean, I guess like a Manchester United could make sense, but I don't think that'd be smart.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I just
they
can't
can get
see
him on a free.
I can't see anywhere paying the money
For Eriksen. I think. Are we talking about Eriksen? Oh. I think Eriksen will have his
pick. And on a free in the summer, Eriksen will have his pick, as far as I'm concerned. If he wants to sign a pre-contract now with somewhere abroad, I don't know. I can see him signing for Real Madrid for the summer. I just can't. But I think he's got to go somewhere in January the way Mourinho's talking. I don't think he's ever going to play under him. I would. People were talking about Juventus over this previous summer, but they've got so many midfielders now. I don't know. What other?
Especially after they're paying Ramsey $400K a week, there's no way.
Yeah.
Especially because they've got so much money in like Matuidi
I think it's 300. But yeah. That's what happens when you go on a free transfer. You get to make all the money in the world because they don't have to pay the club. I'm trying to think. PSG. Who have they got behind their striker? Draxler, Sarabia. Di Maria.
He's also definitely in some kind of financial fair play issue that they had to figure out.
Bayern Munich, I think he would fit at Bayern Munich, but they've got Coutinho right now, and once again, I think he's leaving in January.
You think Coutinho's leaving?
I think you could get Eriksen much cheaper than Coutinho, considering Coutinho's buyout is like.
I just mean if they were to I don't think Bayern would buy him in January because they've got Coutinho there till the end of the year. And I don't think they'd want both on their books.
I think it'd be fine for 6 months.
I don't know. I think he's gonna be in a weird spot where he's gonna have to settle for something that you wouldn't expect.
I feel like he should just play out the rest of the year at Tottenham and then go wherever in the summer.
You know what I could see? I could see him going to like Inter or something, because they don't have a world class cam behind their strikers. They've got like Sensi playing there and Barella playing there and stuff.
That would be, but do they have? They don't have any money, do they?
I don't know. I don't know what their situation is. They've got.
I mean, all their wages are tied up in Lukaku and Sanchez right now.
Yeah, that's true for now, but
to be fair, actually, they're not paying that much for Sanchez. United still.
It's $150K a week on Alexi just for the next 6 months, and then they've got what like 60 million coming over the summer in the Icardi deal, because I think that clause that he had to meet has already been activated for like appearances or goals or whatever it was.
How much did they get for Miranda?
Free?
Nothing. I think it was free. Yeah.
I think if Eriksen goes anywhere in January, it has to be United.
I don't think he leaves in January.
Can you really see
Mourinho?
I think Eriksen 100% leaving in January. Can you really see Mourinho
letting
Eriksen go to United?
He doesn't. Tottenham needs to sell him.
I don't think Mourinho cares. I don't think he cares about his witch.
I think Mourinho's a bitter man. But Mourinho is such a bitter man that he wouldn't let Demba Ba join Arsenal on loan in January one year because he was afraid that Demba Ba would make Arsenal better than them.
Dylan gets haunted by Mourinho in his nightmares, I think, is what I've concluded from this.
No, I just hate him. I'm really not haunted by him. I can't see Mourinho sanctioning that deal.
You just have to have Mourinho coach Arsenal.
No, that's definitely not going to happen now. I don't think there's any
appreciation.
I think Eriksen's going to end up in a weird situation where he's going to end up somewhere you wouldn't expect. Somewhere lower than you would expect. He's going to end up at like Atletico Madrid or Borussia Dortmund or Inter Milan or something like that. Some bizarre team that you would never put his name on right away.
Then what's the point of playing there instead of playing at Tottenham?
Because he's not going to play at Tottenham. Mourinho's already said, if you're not going to sign a new deal, I don't want to keep a player that doesn't want to be here.
Well, then sign a new deal and play at Tottenham. It's probably the best club he'll play at.
I don't know. I'd rather play for Inter than for Tottenham.
Because you like Arsenal.
No, I think objectively I'd rather play for Inter than play for Tottenham. What's Tottenham going to win? That Inter doesn't have a shot.
If this was like 2010.
The Tottenham was literally just in the Champions.
Okay, they never had a chance, and everyone knew it.
Dude, you were the one shitting your pants before the game started because you thought you might win.
That's fact. That's fact. You said,
"Well, bitch ass."
I recall this, Brian. Yep.
We're up.
This is factual.
This is slander.
It's not slander.
It's slander.
Go back to when I was graduating during Liverpool winning the goddamn Champions League.
Yeah.
And we were all at Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah.
I fully had my phone in my lap. There was just no connection
in
this stadium.
It's unfortunate. All right. What else is on this? What else is on this list? I think we all agree that Pogba no way is going anywhere in January, right? Like, he'll be fine.
I think we need to make a second podcast for the awards. This one's going to get too long.
Oh yeah, we'll get through these transfers, and then we'll probably have to do this again at some point. Anyone? Pogba? Opinions on Pogba? I assume we all agree he's staying.
In January? Is there talk of him leaving?
No, there has been.
Not leave in January.
No
way.
I don't think it's credible talk. Yeah.
I would bet my fourth child that he does not.
Brian, so how many children are you having?
Brian has bet 2 houses.
All right, Dylan, you want to talk about how many children you're having?
Yes. No, we don't have to do that now.
You sure?
Wait,
what is sure you don't want to tell the podcast about?
This is an off-podcast story because it's going to be taken out of context. Brian, you know the joke. You know the bit about the me having a.
Dylan would spend 40 years as
Tommy. We're good.
The Pope's really good friend.
Yeah.
Like really
good friend of the Pope.
Really good.
A full soccer team of the best players in the world.
Yes, that was. Mm-hmm.
All right. I think
having sex with the Pope.
Yeah.
Really good friends.
I think this is the best.
I cannot emphasize
the best
enough
ending point.
how good of friends
You have.
Let's just say he wasn't friend zoned.
Listen.
Lots of lollipops.
And sucking on the lollipops.
Oh, dear Lord. Hey,
Chocolate
Brian.
lollipops.
But he's white.
Hey, Brian.
No.
White chocolate, Brian.
Chocolate dip
Brian.
lollipop.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
You're in charge of Manchester United's transfers for January.
Transfer list on only selling?
No. You get to buy.
I don't know if United will even make a transfer.
I agree. I don't think they will. But
Brian's in charge.
But you're in charge.
You get
I'm in charge,
one realistic signing you get to make. Who are you going out there to get?
I mean, I've said this multiple times. I think Bruno Fernandes is from Portugal.
Isn't he old? 24?
Isn't he old? 24?
You would really prioritize Bruno Fernandes over a striker?
That is true. I mean, okay, if we're being realistic, like 100%, like the obvious to go get Man City striker. But
is that as high as you're looking? Like, would you rather if we put Haaland on the table, you take Haaland?
I just don't think. I mean, obviously, I would like Haaland over Pitch. Yeah. Are you telling me to be realistic? Or are you just saying like, hey?
Don't say Messi or Ronaldo.
I'm saying like dream realistic. like
I think there's
that could happen. It would be like if it would be taught. Like I'd give you Haaland. That would be like I would say that's okay. You can think a little bigger, but you can't say Messi. You can't say Ronaldo. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like Sancho would be good because then you could like play him right wing.
So many wingers.
But like they don't have a natural right winger. But that's so tough.
It is.
Dream realistic. So emphasis on dream Lewandowski.
Yeah, I'm not giving you that one in the realistic one.
Okay.
If he wasn't popping off.
Dream realistic then. Just go get Cavani.
Okay.
Cavani's wanted to play at United.
Ooh, big link-up guy.
Cavani's wanted to play at United. His dad wants him to play at United. Cavani's dad is a fucking...
I don't... And you'd rather have Cavani over Erling Haaland?
Cavani than who?
Haaland?
Yes. No. But I think Cavani's cheaper. I think Haaland's actually going to cost
Cavani would be very cheap.
Yeah. And I'm thinking Cavani solves it for a bit. I don't want to spend another young guy, even like it'd probably be good in the long run, but I want some success now.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Arpan, what about you? Who's your dream realistic signing in January?
Oh, you say dream. I mean, I guess the realistic one, Sandro or Chilwell or Zaha. But I don't know which one I would want the most. I think left back probably most important right now because team defending bad.
Yeah.
Zaha, I could definitely see at Chelsea.
I think Zaha could be great at Chelsea. Like he could like be the second to Tammy or like 1A and 1B because Mishi's not quality. Giroud's definitely going to leave in January, I think, because he hasn't played like more than 2 games since the season started. And I think he'd give Chelsea a different kind of option up front. But I think more than anything, they need defending. So I would go with Chilwell or Sandro, whichever one I could get.
I think Chilwell's definitely the safe one, given he's played in the Prem. I don't know how well Sandro, as a Brazilian playing in Italy that's played in Portugal, would translate to the physicality.
I don't know.
It might be fantastic. I think Chilwell's the younger, safer option.
Well, we got Brazilians on the team. We got the Willie. We got
but it's different. I feel like it's different when they're defenders.
Just get the Liverpool Brazilians. Freaking
meat. Yeah, I want to bring Robertson in.
Come on!
All right, Arpan's banned. Arpan's banned from the transfer discussion. Tommy, your dream realistic signing.
Lautaro Martinez. Long-term heir to Firmino. Otherwise, I'd love Sancho. But I don't think we're going to sploosh. So I mean, we don't really need much. Like Origi does a job. Shaqiri's gotten fit again.
I think you could use a cam.
We don't even have cams.
We need a real midfielder. Not need one, but you could use one.
No, we have plenty of midfielders. Okay, if we were to make one midfield signing, I would love to sign Allen, but I don't think that happened in the winter. Two, I think we just have bigger needs than midfield. I rate Wijnaldum. I rate Fabinho. I think Henderson does a job, and if Keita played again today, and I think he played pretty well. I know he scored and maybe assisted. So I mean, I think ideally Keita steps in for Henderson IMO, but I mean we need.
What about another winger? Because he's gonna leave eventually.
I don't think he might. I saw him like PSG today, but
if Mbappe leaves, I saw that, or if Neymar, if one of them leaves.
Yeah, Well, I saw one if Neymar leaves, but I also saw them say if Neymar, they'll be willing to sell him for 150 just so that they can re-sign Mbappe. But
I don't know what if you were.
I think the glaring need
Liverpool for PSG.
For PSG, I don't know.
To be honest, I don't think he'll want to leave Liverpool necessarily. I haven't heard anything that he has huge dreams of playing at Madrid and I think he kind of loves our setup. I don't want to say the Liverpool family, but the Liverpool family. They've been together so long, and I think he just enjoys what he has.
I thought I'd heard something about him either being a Madrid fan or his father being a Madrid fan, or there was some connection to Madrid. But at this point, I'd agree with you that I don't think that's enough to leave Liverpool.
At the same time, Liverpool's kind of the best team in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So,
bold statement.
Is it wrong?
No.
Best starting 11.
It's definitely not wrong because that thing you sent earlier today, the most points out of the last.
Yeah, they've dropped.
It's something crazy.
Two. I don't think it's 2 points. I think it's. I don't know. Yeah, I think what they should do in the transfer window is they definitely need a defensive reinforcement. Matip's injured. Joe Gomez has been a little shaky to me.
Yeah, I don't think
Lovren's been playing well, but it's Lovren.
Lovren rival.
One thing I think Umtiti could go somewhere in January, but I think he could go a number of places for probably kind of cheapish because he's not favored right now for history. Liverpool could use him. I think he's probably too expensive. Arsenal could obviously use him. City could. Someone defend.
I think Umtiti jumps into any starting lineup in the Prem center.
Yeah.
I think that takes me nicely to my dream realistic signing, which is Umtiti.
Oh, nice.
He's been best friends with Laka for fucking ever.
I was gonna say French. It fits Arsenal.
Yeah, so they were best friends at Lyon back in the day. He's got a bit of experience. He's won some trophies. He's a left-footed center back, which we don't have. He can play on the ball. I think he just fits. I think it just makes too much sense.
What about Upamecano?
See, and I went kind of back and forth between Upamecano and Umtiti because obviously Upamecano was linked in the summer, but it's just so much money. I genuinely think we could get Umtiti.
How much are they asking for?
80 million is his release clause.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go buy 8/10 of a Pogba for that.
I think we could negotiate that release clause lower, but not low enough. I think we could probably get Umtiti for 45 to 55.
I would spend max 50.
That's crazy.
Isn't Konate? Isn't Konate projected to maybe be better, but Upamecano is just better at the moment?
Yeah, and I think Konate plays a lot of right back.
Maybe
something like that.
Oh, okay. Hell, Liverpool, go get him.
Right.
I would totally take Alderweireld, but now that Mourinho's at Tottenham, I don't think there's any way he'd let him go to us.
I mean, I don't think it's a Mourinho thing. I think it's just a...
Mourinho has a vendetta against Arsenal. He always has.
I thought I saw that those center backs don't want to leave now.
I haven't seen anything about that, but maybe.
Regardless, they're both old. And I think they're both at the end of their contract.
They're both their contracts expire.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Both of them could just walk away for free. That'd be nuts.
As well as Eriksson.
That's nuts to me.
And
so yeah, you don't have to sell them. And
there's a bunch more in the last 2 years in their deal too. They don't want to sign because they're not going to pay them any money, and they haven't shown that they can win anything.
Tottenham's squad is so scary right now. Like it's managed.
Yeah, if I'm in that boardroom or like the transfer committee or whatever, I'm sweating because they're in a terrible spot.
Not to mention the whole stadium debt.
Honestly, that's probably why they signed Mourinho. Big name.
Let's go pay $50 million for him.
Well, he's a big name. They can attract people to try and stay. And
yeah.
I don't know. If you're a player at this point, do you really want to play under Mourinho?
No.
Especially at Tottenham, if they're going to pay you less than $100K a week and they haven't won a trophy in 40 years.
I feel like a lot of players love Mourinho.
I don't know. That's a genuine question. Genuinely.
Not Pogba.
Not Pogba.
When you see the way he's treated people like Pogba and Juan Mata and other people, whoever he mistreated at Chelsea on the way out, he always picks a player and picks on him for the last year of his reign and up until he gets sacked.
But is that true in the dressing room, or is that just something we get in the media?
No, he definitely has players he hates, and he just takes it out on publicly. I don't know if...
Big R word.
And it's generally, it's people that he signed.
Oh, I thought you were saying the retard one.
No, yeah. Come on.
No, yeah.
I just don't know. I mean, maybe some players would, but I'm willing to bet there's a lot of players that just would not want to play under Mourinho at this point. And especially not at Tottenham with the way they're run.
Well, at least this way we know Pogba isn't going to Tottenham.
I don't think that was ever a concern.
No,
I was worried.
Brian made a good point. A valid point.
True.
I also don't think Hazard will go to Tottenham now either.
Yeah, I think that's probably pretty safe. Thanks for the insight, guys.
I don't think that I'm going to go to Tottenham.
You know what? I'm definitely not going to Tottenham now, guys.
I think I might.
I would go to Tottenham.
And then make you just go to Tottenham.
Bro.
Do you ever just think, I need a...
Worrying about.
All right. Do we think that's good for today? Have we covered the major topics?
We didn't cover the other leagues, did we?
Nah.
We didn't, but do we want to? We don't really follow the other leagues that closely.
Not.
Okay.
Actually,
let's get.
The other leagues are pretty contested right now.
Yeah, they are.
Let's get Brian's expert opinions on Serie A right at the end before we go. What are you thinking, Brian?
Did
you just like make a face? Why did you cook that silent?
Well, what do you want? What do you want my thoughts?
What do you want from me?
Who's winning the title? Who's qualifying for Champions League? Who's going down?
Dylan, pull up the table real quick.
It is up.
Your screen is so ass. Well, first of all,
that's a you problem.
I think they win. I think they win the league. I think Juventus' reign of like 11 straight years. Okay.
It's bold. I like it.
I think the top three. Yo, by the way, Cagliari with Nainggolan is nuts. They're actually nice. I think the top four goes Inter, Juve, Lazio. I think it stays how it is. I think the top four is Inter, Juve, Lazio. The Europa League goes to Atalanta and Roma.
Do you think Cagliari finishes in the Champions League places above Roma?
Yes, I've watched them play. I've watched them play. I think they're actually very nice. They are a good team.
Do they have any? Are they in the Europa League or do they just have
No.
Serie A game? Yeah, so then I think valid.
Although Roma might not be
Hold
there
on.
for much longer either.
Hold on, I want to see.
And
I
Atalanta.
want to pull up expected points. Small.
Who do you think's going down, Brian? Who's the bottom?
I know for a fact Sampdoria's not going down.
One
Oh
point
my God,
outside
they're
the
bottom of the
relegation zone.
league. Oh no, that's Spal.
Sampdoria's struggling. Well, Fabio Quagliarella, he was hurt for most of the first half. He's coming back.
He is about 47 years old.
You know.
Oh, Brian. Hold on, let's count this bitch out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cagliari's 15th in expected points.
They're type nice, Tommy.
They have 29 and they're only expected 15.
Yo, I thought we weren't reading too much into the expected. Yo, I'm telling you, with Nainggolan, Cagliari is nice.
Oh my God! You know who's overperforming by 7.5 points? Juventus.
Makes.
Actually, a lot of people are.
It's interesting that Lazio's up there in third, and yet they're going to get knocked out of the Europa League in a group with Celtic topping it.
Yeah,
they probably don't care about Europa League.
I think that's why they stay up there.
It's fucking Europe. Who gives a fuck?
So you don't see a comeback for Napoli, Brian, at the table?
Nah, I mean, if we're being like realistic, you probably put like Atalanta 4, Napoli 5, 6, Cagliari 7. But like, I want my Cagliari in the Champions League. So.
Okay. And then did you pick a bottom three? I know you said not Sampdoria, but I don't think you actually said a bottom three.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Spal, Genoa, and Udinese.
You think Brescia's coming up? Balotelli and Tonali's enough?
Yeah.
Have you seen their cards?
I believe in Balotelli.
All right, that's our expert Serie A correspondent tuning in.
Native Syrian.
Who do we think's winning La Liga?
Barca, because everyone else.
Real Madrid.
I think it's Real Madrid.
I mean, I would love it.
They're tied on points.
Like, they were bad for so long.
Barca is
even on
points.
I changed my predictions. Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Barca.
They've actually solidified Zidane recently.
Rodrigo, he's the guy.
We
even need to talk about Liga and looking at this goddamn table.
Wait,
no!
Liga only gets 2 places in the Champions League? I find
2 automatic places, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dimitri Payet can figure it out.
Is that an official prediction?
Wait, what happened to Angers? I thought Angers was...
Why on earth would you think that?
I was listening to something that said they were.
They're in 12th.
Oh, nope.
Yo, Monaco picked it up a little. They were doing.
Were they
They're not in the relegation zone anymore. I think this is the most interesting one. If we want to pick another league to talk about.
Wait,
I'm saying Leipzig wins the league this year.
I also think Leipzig. They have quality throughout.
It'll cause big commotion in the 50, the 51,
bad, dude.
Whatever they have.
And was it you who picked them? Dumbass. Brian points to Bayern in 7th, and he goes, "What?" and that was his pick to win the championship.
Their year.
They're doing it. Thomas Muller.
Man, I don't know what I want to say there. Looking at the stats. I might have to go with Leipzig as well, That would be amazing. Have they played Bayern yet?
Nah, Gladbach winning the league.
Okay, Brian. They drew them.
Brian, name 3 players on Gladbach. Go. No
Fabian Johnson.
Whoa! You know who has the most expected points?
Fabian Johnson, Thurman, and...
Thuram.
No, he doesn't get Thurman.
Thuram.
Nope.
And who is the Swiss? Zakaria.
Yep. All right.
Mbola is not on that team.
Correct.
I think he is.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Are we talking about Gladbach? He's definitely on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on that team.
What I said, did I lag?
Hello?
Are you talking to the same mic that Tommy is actively talking through? Did I lag?
Beep bop boop. I'm having a malfunction.
A Mal.
Do you know what RB stands for in Leipzig?
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Rasenballsport.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
No, they changed it. Well, they changed. Oh yeah. They had to change it because they couldn't have a slugger in there.
Rasenballsport.
Okay. Well, it was originally Red Bull, so.
This is my bad pecker.
Cologne in last place is a thing that I did not expect to see.
I mean, they were relegated.
I know they were, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's doing a bad.
I thought they still had good players in that squad. That's a game.
Tommy.
They lost.
Brian, why the hell does your clock say 10:04?
Because.
And why? What more importantly, why does your other 5?
I don't know, dude.
Mad.
I don't know.
When it's 9:06.
All right. Are we? Is there any other topics we want to cover? Or are we ready for an outro? It's gonna last for 30 minutes.
Guess who has the most expected points in the Bundesliga?
Bayern
Munich.
Because they're good.
Because they're not that good.
They're gonna win the champion.
If they win the Champions League,
What?
you massage your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm really.
What's that?
Oh, I see your feet.
Did we all pick different teams to win the?
No, you all picked Leipzig to win the fucking.
No.
I was gonna say Campeones. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you stupid idiot.
We all picked different teams.
I picked 2 teams.
Wait, who'd you guys pick? I picked Bayern. Arpan picked.
Barcelona.
I picked Inter.
Wait, what? The Champions League? You picked Inter?
No, I'm sorry. I meant Juventus. I got confused.
Hey, Mourinho's done it before.
Inter is out of the Champions League.
Liverpool and PSG.
Okay.
Smile.
Wait, you picked Liverpool.
I don't think
and
Tommy
you get to
knows
pick
that
one.
we can't have co-champions of the Champions League, but that's okay.
I have 2.
Tommy's just calling the
Tommy, pick
final.
one.
The same
He's
question.
just PSG versus Liverpool.
If it was possible to win the Champions League 2 years in a row.
Did that ever happen?
Hello?
Hello.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid 3 years in a row?
Yeah, that has that. I was just fact checking you guys, see if you're paying attention.
Shut your whore mouth.
All right.
Yeah, Brian. I'm sorry. I don't have that much extensive knowledge about soccer. My knowledge only goes back 1 season.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Brian, go with the outro.
The sound, the connection quality's gone.
Yeah,
hold on.
Significantly
Beep
dropped.
boop pop malfunction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Is there actually a malfunction, or they're both muted? They're planning the.
Oh
outro.
yeah, it's a big malfunction.
It's a big malfunction. It's a big one. Sorry for our technical difficulties. It's definitely not that their mic is muted right there. It's definitely not that. It's some other issue in their ass.
Big lion.
Oh shit. Oh shit. There he is.
So malfunctiony.
Big lion. Oh, don't do that. Oh, fuck.
Hey, I got some cram here.
Oh, fuck. There he is.
You can have 1 bucket of cram for 20 gold.
Wait, I think we're ready for the outro.
All right, count
Do you
us
need a
down.
countdown in the chat?
Yeah.
Wait, are you counting down?
I put it in the chat like we did last time.
I
We
have
put it in the what?
It's the same thing I did. Do you want me to say it out loud?
We're ready.
Are you going to argue about the numbers? You want me to put it in the chat?
Well, have you learned from your first mistake?
No, I'm going to put it in the chat.
Classic Dylan, not learning from his mistakes.
That's correct. Okay, it's going in the chat.
No, I get the buzzes up. No!
Yeah, I don't like that.
Count the buzzes. That's the way we did the intro.
My phone's buzzing. It's distracted.
Yeah, it is distracting.
We did this
5.
with the intro.
Mine was buzzing on the intro.
Fuck James.